Got her. Oh, yeah. There we go. Wow.
Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 6 of Musky Mastery Outdoors. Brought to you by Bucher Outdoors. #1 in big game fish products. And by Recon Boats. Made by craftsmen. Built for fishermen. Hey everybody, welcome to this muskie episode. Today you are joining me on a hunt for a muskie that I've been chasing for a week. I first raised this particular muskie on a small bucktail, and she came so close to eating the figure 8, but just couldn't commit. I continued to raise her on subsequent hunts, but I just could not get her to go, so I decided to hang a suspending minnow bait in her face, and this time it was a different story.
Got her. Oh, yeah. Oh, stay hooked. That's the one I was after. Oh. That's her. It's a big fish. Oh, it's a big one. That's a big fish, man. Okay. Wow. That is the one I was after earlier. Okay. I'm gonna bring her around this side if I can. That's a fucking big dog, man. Okay, I gotta be careful netting this fish. That is a big dog. Oh, I know. Maybe I'll bring her over this way so I can get her. Wow. Okay. There we go. Wow. Beautiful fish. Beautiful muskie right there. Wow. Feeling when you hit this thing, you weren't going anywhere, and I was right. You weren't going. That is a big muskie, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the size of that one right there. Unbelievable. The baby ShallowRaider getting the job done again. Unreal. That's a beautiful fish. We'll get her back, and I'll fill you guys in on all the details. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another muskie segment here on the Musky Master YouTube channel. This one feels really good. I've been hunting this muskie for over a week now, and this is one of these classic scenarios of where'd the fish go? She was right on that spot. Where'd she go? I initially raised her on the old 500 Bucher tail tinsel here in pink, Elton John, the Rocket Man. She came into that figure 8 like 6-7 days ago hot, and I was really surprised when she didn't eat. But like most of these muskies, they take a little fine tuning to get them to do what we want them to do, which is eat our lures. And so we can just take a nice photo, we can put them on YouTube, whatever you want to do, just, you know, put them up on your computer background. That's all we want. If only they knew that. But they don't make it very easy most of the time. So what do you do in that scenario when you've got a muskie pinned? And I keep revisiting these fish. I keep revisiting all of these fish, and it just takes a while. But sometimes some of them are stubborn. So when they don't eat a blade, go after them with a minnow bait. Go after them with in fact, not just any minnow bait, a downsized minnow bait. The baby ShallowRaider here, and this is black perch. This is one of my go-to lures when I've got a muskie that just won't cooperate. I got a fish that I know she's there, I know the conditions are good, but she won't chase a little blade, even a downsized blade like the 500 Bucher tail tinsel. When they won't eat that, you got to scratch your head and say, well, I don't know what to do. But in that scenario, try sometimes just a small minnow bait like this, twitch it, pop it. The whole key in that scenario is to leave it in the strike zone long enough for that muskie to hesitate and say, yeah, I'll eat it. Because that blade or the top water or whatever you're throwing, a lot of times those lures go past those fish so quickly. When they're in kind of a neutral mood, maybe neutral plus, neutral minus, it's very easy for them to just stay in their lazy boy recliner. You know, think about it like, you know, if you were, you know, not feeling too well and you're sitting on your couch and you saw somebody walk by on the sidewalk with a deep dish pizza, you're not going to get up and try to grab a slice of that. You're tired, you're sitting on the couch. But if somebody walked up to your front door and knocked, rang the doorbell and said, hey, would you like a slice of deep dish? And then they just sat there and said, hey, I insist. Why don't you just have a slice? It'll make you feel better. That's kind of what we're doing with the baby ShallowRaider. We're kind of coming right to their door and kind of hanging it in front of their face and saying, hey, why don't you just take a bite of this? You're gonna like it. Now, the equipment. I'm throwing this on St. Croix Legend Musky Downsizer. That's their LMD 710 medium power fast action. This is just a phenomenal rod for minnow bait fishing, for popping, twitching, cranking lures like the baby ShallowRaider. And 80-pound test JBOB sprayed here, a stainless steel leader. You can change the size of your leader depending on how much buoyancy you want out of these lures. And that's it, guys. When you've got stubborn muskies, deliver the lure to their front door and hang it in their face until they get off the couch and eat it. That's what that muskie's all about. There's no moon phase, there's no crazy weather. It's cloudy, which is awesome, but there's nothing crazy going on. This is just a muskie that I was persistent with and stayed in there and got her. So with that said, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this muskie segment as much as I've had putting it together. And as always, thanks for watching.